Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me again. Start by channel to my returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining. To my old subscriber, thank you so much for joining me again. So in today's video we'll be making the conical corset that we cut last. So the first thing I did was to use a cloth gum to gun my fabric. Don't forget I used the material, which is the fabric, to do the both lining and the actual fabric. So the first thing I did was to use cloth gum to gum every single part of my front part, like every single piece of my front part. I use cloth gum for them. So I'm just trying to like separate it and join the two sides of my front pattern together, so I can also place that on my plain fabric to cut out my lining. I really don't want plenty join, so that is why I'm doing like this. So right now I'll just join the two sides, front side together, join the first one, join the second side, which is the part that leads to the armpit and to the side of your bust. So leaving the center part for now, because I want to like use this to pattern out the lining. So this is what we have now. After joining the two side, the left should be the right bust. So this is what we have. I joined the two sides together and it gives us this, leaving the center part alone. We'll be joining that later. I want to use this to pattern out my lining. So I'll just go ahead and join the second part also, just as I've been doing right now on your screen. So after that, I'll head straight to my table and press open. Before that, this is my center. You will not join your center yet. You're going to join your center when you are done cutting out your lining. So this is my center. So I'll just go ahead and go to my table right now. Like I said earlier, iron and press open. So this is I already cut out my center front for the lining, but I'll use this other material and the front part rather to cut out the second part of the lining. So I've already done that, and this is what we have. I cut out gum and I also use press open my stitches. Do not forget to notch. Always notch your stitch, no matter how small you do. Notch it so that it's going to make it relax, help it relax rather. So this is my center back. This is my back, and this is my center back. I'm going to be creating an eyelet space for this outfit, so no zipper, it's eyelet. So I just decided to like take measurements of what I have, and it's giving me 30 inches. You guys remember I told you all that my waist is 34 inches. I told you that I want to snatch my waist to 30 inches. So this is what we have left. Everything is down, I think about 15 and a half right here. So we use the remaining half to join what we have. So this is what we have for the back piece. Always notch your material while press opening. Always notch. So I'll just go ahead and use this like this to cut out my lining. Use this to cut out my lining. Basically that's what I was just trying to like explain right here. I'll use that and cut out my lining. This is also my two side at the front. I also use this to cut out my lining. You guys remember I said I do not want to like join plenty pieces in this fabric. Tailoring work is stressful, so anyway you can make things easy for yourself, just do it please. So this is what I have for my center front and my two sides at the front. So I'll also use this to pattern out the lining, then gum the lining with collar gum. You can use thick collar gum if you so wish, or you can as well use any gum of your choice, but for me I use a thick collar gum, and for my front piece I use normal cloth gum. So this is what we have at the back, and yes, the lining, sorry, not the back. This is what we have for the lining. You guys can also see that I did not join anything at the back for the lining. Sorry, for the lining I didn't join anything. Okay, I just use my front to cut it out, so I won't have to join plenty pieces together. So this is also my front piece. This is my front piece, and this is also my lining for the front piece. So I'll just go ahead and join every single thing together. That's what I'm doing right now. Just go ahead and join it, then I will come back again and show you guys what we have left. If you've watched this video up to this time and you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel so you get notified anytime I upload video. Subscribe and turn on the bell button so you get notified. I create amazing content. I make fashion very simple and easy to learn. I bring fashion designing into your doorstep. So basically I was just trying to join all my pieces together, my front lining pieces and my back lining piece also. Basically that's what I'm just doing right in this video. Again, if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please do me a favor by subscribing to my channel. By doing so, you are encouraging me to create more content, to sort for content and give you guys much more content. And if you find anything difficult, do let me know in the comment section, or you can also follow me up on Instagram at Chinel's Empire, so you can send me a DM right there or send me a picture of that thing that you find very difficult in fashion designing, and I'll be right there to help you out. So after joining everything, this is what we have. You guys can see for yourself. This is very neat, honestly speaking. My camera is not doing justice to this. It is very neat. The inside, everything is so neat. That's my lining and this is my front piece. You guys can notice the difference. The lining is a bit standing and the front piece is not really that standing. That is what I want. So this is my front piece and this is my back piece. So I'll just go ahead, join the fronts together, everything at the front, both the back and everything. Take my measurements, join everything together, and I'll do the same thing for the lining. Then after doing that, we'll come back to our table, taking measurements. After doing that, we'll come back to our machine to sew. You guys just pardon me. So before that, I'll go ahead and use my sewable bone. Please, I use sewable bone. I don't use the other bone. It's always too strong for me, so I go with sewable bone. So I use sewable bone to sew every single space, just like this. I already like mark out what and where I am going to use the bone for. So that's my sewable bone, and yes, I'll just go ahead and do all of that, then come back. You guys should know how to place your bone by now. And again, you should not place directly on top. Leave at least an inch or half an inch, because if you close the upper part, you won't be able to turn because the bone is going to stretch the hell out of you. Yes, so you should sew at least, you should leave at least 1 inch space so you can easily sew and turn without stress. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So after that, you just go ahead and sew. So basically my machine is always giving me issues anytime I'm sewing bone on a dress, because I mean I sew bone almost every day of my life. I make corset almost every day of my life, so it's always stressful using my machine to sew bone. So I'll just go ahead and sew. I added bone in every single part. Like I said, I think about 5 space at the front, and at the side I also added bone. You guys can see what we have. At the side I also added bone to help me snatch my waist properly, so you guys can see what we have. So this is our lining. Actually, you will not sew on your front part, you will sew on your lining, so the front part will be very neat. So this is what we have, and you guys can see how neat my bone is. So if you're giving this a try, please make sure you make it very neat, just as I have done mine. Always remember to notch your clothes. This is what I'm trying to say here, notch your clothes. And I also added some bone in that part, that is that curvy part. I also added some bone to help it curve properly so it won't get to fall anytime soon. So I added bone, and my waist, my 2 side joining, I notched that part. It is very important to notch that part so it won't get to like stress you when you are sewing your bone. You need to notch press open, always press open. You guys can see that I press open everything. That is my back, and this is my back also, the front and the back piece. So look at how it's giving. Then this is, I'm be using fiber. If you don't know fiber by now, as a fashion designer, I don't know what to say, but I'll be using fiber to cover up my busts. I cut out the particular size that will be enough for my bust area, so that's what I'm just doing. So then I noticed it has a 3 layer, so I also peel out 1 layer. I'll use this for this lining, then the other 1 layer for my front piece, which is the main fabric. So I'll just go ahead and use hemming gum to gum this fiber to my outfit. That's what I'll just be doing right here, using hemming gum to gum the fiber. The fiber cannot stick on your fabric without you using hemming gum to secure it on the fabric. So I'll just be using hemming gum. If you have that big hemming gum, it is very nice. I prefer to use steam iron because it makes my work very easy. Steam iron is the best for fashion. For all fashion designers, steam iron is the best. If you use the normal iron, it stresses the hell out of you, adding water and all of that. And most at times we get to work with fabrics that bring out color and all of that. So it is very stressful you adding water to it, because it will help the fabric wash easily when you've not even given your clients the fabric. So I recommend steam iron. It is very good, and it makes work easier. So this is me trying to see if what I am doing is giving, and it's already showing me what I want to see. So I'll just go ahead and also attach that to my front part, which is my main fabric. So after doing all of that, I'll go ahead and join it just as I've been showing it right now. When I'm done joining, I will also press open. Sorry, I'll top stitch, not press open. When I'm done joining, I'll top stitch my upper part. Then I will join the 2 sides all the way down, leaving the down part. Please do not close your down part. You are going to sew and top stitch. So after everything, this is what we have left. Thank you so much for watching. And if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel so you get notified anytime I upload new video. Because I'm a churchy girl, so I decided to use a 3D applique to cover up my shoulder, because I really do not want anybody to come and question or scold me for putting on outfit that is exposed, that expose my body rather. So yes, so this is what we have. What do you guys think about this video? Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Is it helpful? Is it not? If it's helpful, do not forget to share with friends and family on all your social media platforms, so people get to learn 1 or 2 things that you've just learned. Also, thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next post. Bye.